Today we have one of my absolute favorites, Dollhouse of Horrors. This card reanimates creatures from the graveyard for 1 mana, turning them into construct tokens with power equal to the amount of constructs that we control. Now, things get out of hand quickly because O'Hare. When we bring this back, every other reanimation will be triple the amount of creatures. And with things like Thunder Hulk, that could lead to hundreds and hundreds of gnomes very quickly. Needless to say, today is some janky goodness with some insane pop-off potential, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are taking a look at a Dollhouse of Horrors deck. We've done this sort of thing before. It's like a triple Dollhouse thing that we do with O'Hare, but we did it in other colors. Today we're trying it in Bant, and so far I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. It is a little bit of a, a janky build for sure. It definitely either pops off and goes crazy, or or you lose. But I've made some adjustments along the way. This is actually the first version of this deck that I'm running. I've added in a couple of Aether Channelers. I think it's going to help a lot with the continuity of the deck and just kind of smoothing it out and being more consistent. Giving us a little bit more time to set up too, I think is going to be nice. Do a little Faithful Mending here. Do another Faithful Mending. We're not under any sort of extreme pressure anytime soon here, it looks like. But a lot of good ETB effects from the opponent. They may be actually running out. It's mono white, so they're probably running out, Elish Norn at some point in this game, which does kind of shut down a couple of things I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'll get rid of 1 land here. We'll get it right back with the Tortoise here on this next play. Let's go Tortoise. Ramp our way into this Dollhouse and being able to use it right away, It's gonna be nice. Got the O'Hare in the yard. A lot of really, really good hits in the yard. So now it's just about getting the Dollhouse down and keeping it there without it getting interacted with. But who knows if that's going to be possible. I'm sure they've got a lot of borrowed time sort of effects. All right, we swing through with the Tortoise here, triggering it once again. Oh, they prematurely drop a 2/2 token down, though. I still think I'm going to go ahead and swing through anyways. Looks like they might have something here to destroy our 1/1. I don't love the idea of that. Yeah, get lost. That's tough. All right. Well, not going to be a crazy pop-off game this time around. Unfortunately, because once you shut down the O'Hare off of the Dollhouse like that, we're not getting triple the amount of copies, which obviously would be so much fun, right? All right, here we go. Let's go with we don't even have 8 mana yet, do we? That's unfortunate, but I do swing through with the Tortoise and hopefully get there. Let's go ahead and bring in, I think, one of these, because I'm gonna need to swing through and blow that up, even though we are going to lose the Leveler. That is kind of sad, actually. We lose the Leveler here, but we get it through to blow up the enchantment. Well, I guess I can maybe pump this up to 3 potentially, and then bounce this. That way we trade at least. Let's see. See if we can get this up to 3. I don't know if that's going to be possible. It obviously depends on the top deck here. Okay. We are going to get it to 3. We're going to play this. We're going to return this back to sender. I guess we could actually just swing in like so, blow this up. We don't need to necessarily blow up the loyalty, do we? Guess not. A couple Dollhouses hit the field here. You hate to see that. Gonna need those if our other Dollhouse gets taken out, All right, I like the way this is going. Sweeper would be unfortunate, but wouldn't be the end of the world. Honestly, I can make this trade every day of the week because they probably plan on sweeping, which is why they're swinging. but also because it goes to the graveyard and we can just get it back with the dollhouse. Huge W there. Oh no, it's another Inspiring Overseer. I did not expect that. Maybe they were contemplating on a sweeper here, but maybe they want me to commit a little bit more here before they pull the trigger on that. We'll see. But we got an Otherworldly Gaze, which is really good here. I think we can send all of those away. They put a stop on my upkeep. Very odd. Ah, okay. Making me have to replay it a little more expensively. That's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Got plenty of mana to kind of make that work. It is annoying, for sure. But we get some pretty sweet hits here. I mean, we get another Cityscape Leveler. Take out their whole field and just keep progressing my dollhouse with more things into the graveyard. I will take it. Those Power Stones may be relevant for this particular opponent because they are mono white, which means they could be running things like artifacts and portals, and we'll see if those come in handy or not. Yeah, there's the Sunfall. We knew that was coming at some point. Good news is whatever we do bring back with the Dollhouse of Horrors has haste, so we should be able to win. Oh, well, we could have won the game here, but they actually have a blocker. Shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I could just do this and bounce it, but this is really what I want to do because, again, this is what was kind of what I was aiming for to win the game. Let's get it down. As you can see, that's how I was going to win the game. It's a 4/4 haste threat. I am worried about Sunfalls again, so I'm just going to go ahead and swing through. Take out their token, get a couple more bodies, and basically make them have it. They either have the sweeper or they lose the game here. And if they sweep the board, so be it. I will okay, nice. I was gonna say I will Otherworldly Gaze and hopefully find another, you know, fast way to win a game, but that works out. I'll take it. A nice little W right there. The constructs, the gnomes here, man, off of the Thunderhulk off of the dollhouse is truly insane. All right, a good first game. Not a fantastic first game. We didn't like go crazy or anything, but we did have a very good, smooth first game. Had the answers ready to go for pretty much everything. This hand is a little scary because of how slow it is. Let's hope the opponent's not crazy fast. Looking like they're going to be pretty quick. I 1/1 lifelinking bat with flying. At the end of your beginning of your end steps, if you descend this turn, you can scry one. Okay, so doing some descending. Also, lifelink and a veteran tells me this is going to be a Voice of the Blessed sort of deck. Pass the turn here. A lot of Sanctuary Wardens. Don't need that many. It'll be nice to have, though, to block the flyers. Is it time? Voice of the Blessed. I think they're contemplating it right now. I think they're contemplating the fact that I have all this open mana to work with and not much has been played. 1/1 counter on a creature gains double strike, and they're gonna gain 2 and scry 2. Okay, well in that case, I'm probably gonna just pull the trigger on the Seed of the Empire. It has the double strike. Don't really want to see that. And if I miss a land drop here, I'll just main phase this. Hopefully hit one. That's a bummer. Really wish I could have hit one there. I'll take it though. We did find it. Did find it. Now we can get the Tortoise down. Tortoise would be a decent block threat towards either one of these, but obviously gonna probably get removed off the field. We'll see. Hopefully not. Got some land options there. Got the O'Hare in the yard. Beautiful. Just looking for the dollhouse. Get lost. Yikes. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need one more land to get the Warden down, which would be a really good option for us because it's got the shield counter for protection on that get lost, but also it creates another chump blocker. So that might be our best bet here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, they full sended their entire hand. We know what they're up to now. So knowing that we know their whole situation, I don't know if there's any other play here other than this. I wish there was. Might as well. Hopefully get the 1/1 counter here. No, but we get another shot at it. Thunderhulk. All right. I mean, I do have potentially the mana to just straight cast it. Still think I should dump it off though, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we got a 4/4. We can block pretty well here. We're not in any danger of lethal unless, of course, they find kill spell. Not a kill spell. All right, cool. Very cool. Very cool. I'll take that. Really? Okay. All right, we'll block like so. Sure. 3, 6, 7, 8. I could bring this in, kill this right away. These go down to 1/1s. Yeah, I think that's a good block. I also have these options. Dollhouse. Yes, please. Okay. Well, that makes things really awkward, kind of, though, if you think about it. This is a very dangerous turn. This could be good. This could be bad. I think I go Dollhouse, though, and I think what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to take the Cityscape Leveler. That way I'm set up, right? Like, I'm set up with the Dollhouse. No more mana needs to be invested into the board. They've only got 2 1/1s on the field, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. Hopefully we're not going to die unless they find another pump spell, like a, you know, another Intrepid Adversary would be crazy right now. That's fine. I live with that. I live with that one. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. All right, let's get down the O'Hare, and now the real fun begins. Because we can go with a couple of different options here. We're going to blow this up, right? So let's go with this. Create some 1/1s. Boom. Attack. Attack. This has vigilance, so we might as well get rid of that. All right, so there are no more creatures getting through my defenses. That's for sure. So they got to get creative with damage here. That'll do it. That'll do it. You want to know why that'll do it? Because we officially have O'Hare on the field, which is triple the tokens, which means triple the Thunderholts, which means triple the tokens. And yeah. I mean, it's as good as done, right? It's as good as done. I really do wish that my opponents would let me go through a little bit further with that, just to kind of showcase the nonsense it can do, because they have a lot of health. I mean, they probably, well, actually they probably wouldn't have survived that attack, but man, so much fun. You know, sometimes it's just nice. It's just nice to hit your combos. This hand is so sketch, man. I got the Dollhouse, got some pieces I want, but man, is it expensive, and I would really need to rely on 2-drops coming our way, which I don't know if it's going to happen. All right, I actually like this a lot more. I like this a lot more. Guess we'll go here first. I guess the Otherworldly Gaze can be a later option. Prioritize the Faithful Mending here on 2. I don't love the color schemes we're up against right now, because that tells me it could be counters. And they didn't play another land here, which almost certainly means counters, right? I don't know if I necessarily want to give up both of those, so I'll do this. And we'll pass the turn. All right, we'll look to maybe Stern Lesson on this next go. And that'll ramp us into Dollhouse territory if we can find it. Hopefully the draws will be good. This is a really sweet version of this Soaring City, man. I like that a lot. Looks like Star Wars. All right, actually, you know what? Drop this land. I don't need it. I don't need another tap land here. These top decks are not good this time around, but you know, to be fair, the opponent's struggling, I think, a lot worse than I am with their current situation. Elish Norn. All right, so they're doing some ETB effects, huh? Trying to double up on those ETBs. And there's a scoop. Yeah, they kept a really poor hand. I don't know why they'd keep a hand where they had 2 lands, especially with a curve like that. Elish Norn in hand. To be fair, I almost kept a really savage hand too. All right, a little bit of a no game there. I'll take it though. A win is a win. All right, what we got? A white source and a black. Okay, so we got Orzhov. Are we? Why haven't? What's with all the life game, man? What is this whole algorithm thing really, dude? Like, honestly, I don't see a single life gain deck. I don't think in probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then I switch to this deck and I get nothing but life gain decks. And this isn't the first, couple of games I played this deck. I played it a couple of times pre-recording. Pretty wild. Like, what about my deck? I just want to know what the algorithm's looking for, like what about my deck makes the game do that? Actually, this is a good early game option. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep all of these. Yeah, I just want to know. I want to know the silliness of it. It's like, why my little dollhouse reanimation deck? What about that makes the algorithm say, hey, yeah, this is a perfect matchup for life gain? Like, what? I mean, we haven't really struggled yet, but it does feel like this is gonna be the one that gets us, because we are a little too slow here. A little too slow. I do have the warden though. I mean, if we can get there. I am so lucky to draw that land. I was actually gonna upkeep the gaze there, and I almost messed that up. Okay, well, if I go tortoise, or should I go with this and maybe look to bounce this, and then, yeah, I should probably do that. All right, let's reset the virtue. Yeah, reset the voice of the blessed, not the virtue, and say go, and then look to do the otherworldly gaze, hopefully finding another land, and making dollhouse, bring back the O'Hare. Man, that's so slow though. Are we gonna have time to do all that is the question. They've got us under a bit of pressure here. The dollhouse might have to wait. I need to get to these sanctuary wardens fast. That's what I need to do. I can block at the skies. Clearly gonna have probably a few more angels coming down, I would think. Oh, we see Mardu colors. Out of the blue, we see some red. Oh, I don't know. I would imagine Voice of the Blessed is coming back down. That's fine. But why not play the voice before you do that, They're definitely not planning on playing the voice then, if that's the case. What's the 3-drop? Is it going to be another Overseer? Again, though, I don't know if I'd want to do that. Yeah, that's odd. They definitely did that wrong. I'll take it, though. Saves me 1 point of damage going forward. Lands. I need lands, and that is definitely a lot of lands. Yeah, I mean, both of these are good. All right, so now we got a good dollhouse because we can actually bring back the Aether Channeler as well. But I think I like my odds here of surviving at least one more turn. Man, I'm going for it. This is so sketchy, bro, because all it takes is them pumping that Voice of the Blessed up just enough to get us here. And I really hope they don't have another Virtue of Persistence. Yeah, that'd be bad. Wish me luck, guys, because I definitely need it. I might just put a stop here. I may end up casting Otherworldly Gaze to try to get some targets in the yard, but honestly, having 3 Aether Channelers hit the field next turn would be pretty wild. Being able to bounce all 3 of their current creatures on the field and potentially, give me some good blocks. Man. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, well, that's going to do it. That'll be the game, unfortunately. Shoot. Yep, not going to be able to recover from that. I'll never financially recover from that one. Well, I mean, I got air protection. Maybe if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring back Aether Channel, bounce to, I mean, maybe. All right, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's definitely something. They only got 2 damage in the air. They have some ping ability in this deck though. Obviously, another Archangel of Wrath. The ping is for 2, and then swing through would be lethal. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I need to find some form of life gain, and I think the only options I have is Faithful Mending. So I'm hoping for the best here, but hoping for the best doesn't get the job done because they just exile nice and easily my only flying blocker. So good game to the opponent. We'll get on to the next one here. On to the next. GG's. It happens. Man, a couple of Faithful Mendings on that one might have gone a long way. We might have actually been able to recover, but not like that. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Dance, okay. Thunderhulk in hand here is not what we want to see, but we do have Stern Lesson, so that'll work fine to get that out of our hand and do a little ramping. Ooh, I like that too. We drop that, keep the land. Actually, drop the land because it'll guarantee that the tortoise has a target to hit, right? Yeah, we like that. We like that. Let's go. Ooh, herd migration. Okay, so they're doing some 5-color stuff here. We are okay with that because it's typically going to be a little bit slower, and should allot us enough time here to get down to Dollhouse and do our thing. The problem I have here is Leyline Binding can take the Dollhouse of Horrors very easily. Hopefully the Blossoming Tortoise will be good bait. All right, Tortoise, go be some bait for the Leyline Binding here. Nothing, huh? Okay, it's a good sign. Dollhouse might be safe. Dollhouse might be safe here, guys. All right, let's get it down and pray for its success. Thunderhulk is down, and we swing immediately, creating another set of 1/1s, putting the opponent in a very tough position here. Obviously, you know, Sunfall does exist, and it probably will make an appearance here. Nice. Okay, well, that's not good either, though. They're going to flip that immediately because of the stupid combo that... I haven't seen this combo done in a minute, though. Yeah, it's going to be the herd migration. Oh, not the herd migration. What? You think Elish Norn's going to shut my deck down or something? I guess that's worth a shot, but I don't... It's not going to happen. Dollhouse again, maybe? And let's activate both. Let's do it. I guess we start with this just in case we by some chance get something... Oh, no. ATB. Duh. All good. All right. And let's swing through with this and this. And we'll take one off here. All right, cool. And then we should be able to close hopefully next turn here. I mean, that's a lot of damage we're about to press out. I mean, unless of course Sunfall comes down, but if they do, they lose their Elish Norn, which was kind of a weird roundabout way of doing things if that's the case. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so they gain 7. That could be a little tricky. They gain 7. They block potentially 6 here. So we got 8, then another 6 there, depending on how they block here. Okay, so 3 probably to get over the top. I'm trying to think of how this is going to go down. Good news is I can Otherworldly Gaze and Stern Lesson, hopefully hitting some more targets for us here in the Dollhouse department. This is turning out to be quite a good game for us here, but also the opponent is not slouching on us here. Good on all fronts. Give me something big. 3 Blossoming Tortoises isn't great, but it is better than nothing, right? So I'll take what I can get. So let's start out with the O'Hare. That way we can triple up on this tortoise. And 3 creatures is 3 creatures, especially when these constructs get bigger every time I get another one of them in. And we have a legendary, which means that the Seed of the Empire does play. See what happens. And we get another 27 tokens here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna probably end up milling ourselves out though too, which is a little scary. We have so many tortoises on the field, which I did not anticipate. We probably won't be able to attack with those going forward. All right, so much ramp. All right, where do they go here? They obviously put the 7/7 on the 9/9, and the 4/7 goes there. I think we got him though. Yeah, we've definitely more than enough got him. All right, cool. We had 4. I didn't even realize we had 14 gnomes sitting over there too. We got him. Overkill, baby. Let's go. It's so sad when I've got like over 40 plus damage, more than enough for lethal, and I just don't even look. I just send it and I'm like, oh, surprise. I won. All right, what do we think about this hand? Honestly, I'm gonna snap keep this one. Tortoise is really good, obviously for ramping, and we've got, you know, things we can ramp into that are really good as well. So hopefully we get there. Nope, we're not getting there. Dang it. Bad keep. Who told me this was a good keep? Oh, brother. I haven't seen mono red once. That's why I was like, we got this. We've played nothing but mid-range or life gain, and like I thought for sure we were gonna have time, but nope, we're up against mono red, top 300 player here, which means they're not gonna make a mistake more than likely. Oh yeah, we're without Faithful Mending here to kind of keep us going. We're kind of gonna be screwed here, I would imagine. That's a terrible Otherworldly Gaze. Yeah, we're toast. Well, that was an easy concede, huh? There's nothing that can recover us from this. But if I go with, I'm gonna have to Seed of the Empire that for sure, which really leads me to hopefully top deck a land. I guess I, in hindsight, should not have thrown away every single one of those lands. Maybe I should have kept one. Nice, we get lucky. We get lucky there. Not the land I tried to click there. I tried to click the try land, but all good. Doesn't really matter. Monstrous Rage. Okay, you're looking at the tortoise like you got a lightning strike. What's it gonna be, man? I would hate that, but it wouldn't be that surprising. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. And another tortoise. And that's gonna do it. GG's. Ah, sucks to lose the mono red. Especially when, like, I don't know, I feel like it's not like that difficult for us to beat if we get a couple Faithful Mendings early, but it really comes down to those mendings, man. They do a really good job of just keeping us alive until we get to those bigger plays. I don't know, hard to say. Mono red actually might be a pretty bad matchup for us. And it's Monstrous Rage just for salt to the wounds, right? Lightning Strike. Okay, might as well be. Nice. Hey, if I'm gonna lose, at least it's to number 300, right? Help them rank up a little bit. Well, I'm coming for you later when I drop my Boros deck on you. All right, see, this hand would have been a lot more doable in that last matchup. Would have loved to have this one. Up against another aggressive player, it looks like. You see a Skrell's Might early here. Could be Esper Legends, could be a lot of things, but probably going to be pretty aggressive. Pretty sweet lands. Ooh, we don't like that. They're going to tax something here. Hopefully, honestly, I don't want them to tax these big guys because then I won't be able to discard them. Yeah, this whole situation, no matter which card they take, is pretty sad. Pretty sad. Yeah, that's what I figured they would be taking. All right, they're going to attack Gobakon? No, they're not. Taking their time on that. Is it another Gobakon? Am I screwed here? That actually would screw me over quite a bit, especially if I don't hit land drops, because these draw spells early on are kind of what keeps me balanced and finding what I need. Well, they could have had that down to 1 this turn, but decided to take a turn off last time. I don't know why they changed their mind. Very weird situation we're finding ourselves in here, though, because again, I would have expected a lot more creatures to have already hit the field by now, but opponent hasn't shown us much of anything. Could go Dollhouse, could do a lot of things here. I think honestly sending this back to their hand with the Channeler seems like a good idea too, because I don't want that to flip. But then again, I don't really care if it flips. I'll just get back to Cityscape Leveler next turn and blow it up. Yeah, that's fine. Please don't have Farewell, though. If this opponent's running Farewell, that would be extremely shocking, because Skrell's Might and Gobakon are like screaming creature synergy, right? Like, let's get aggressive here. But we haven't seen a single creature come down, which has got me perplexed and not sure. Maybe they're trying to ensure double protection from all their, all the potential removal I might have. No, they're not. They had their chance there, but they chose not to. Okay. Mean. Keep filling up the graveyard here, keep finding land drops, I guess. Not what I wanted to see there. All right, we definitely will drop a Warden though, because we need to draw some cards here to get back into the flow of things. Cityscape Leveler though kicks us off here. We are going to try to destroy something here. Okay, there's the scoop. That was the weirdest and honestly the most lame game I've ever played. I don't know what they were doing. I have no idea. All right, I am definitely not ending the video like that. So let's go ahead and play one more for the road. Little bonus video here. I would have normally stopped probably right there, but we're going to hammer through. Let's go. Ooh, Vampire. I've been wanting to build a Vampire deck. I might actually do that soon. Stone Brain. Really gonna make a Stone Brain call. Let's see if they can figure out what we're doing. I highly doubt it. If you call out Dollhouse of Horrors, we lose the game. All right, take a look. See if you can still guess it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to. I'm gonna not show them a potential Dollhouse. I was gonna play Faithful Mending there before they could take it, but I'm actually willing to give them the Faithful Mending as long as they don't see my Dollhouse potentially. Because if Stone Brain hits it, we're toast. Let's read Stone Brain one more time though. Exile Stone Brain, choose a card name, search your target's opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for 4 copies of it, and exile them. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. We don't need this many lands, do we? Okay. Not having the tortoise though is annoying. I would have liked to have done some ramping here. I could obviously get it back though if they attack in here carelessly. They do. I mean, you see the empire, don't you? Hopefully they don't shame scoop. That'd be a bummer. Okay, pretty good hits there. Getting ourselves a little bit closer here to some big hitters like the Warden maybe next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can get Warden next turn. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. Obviously the Stone Brain, if I can kill it with the Cityscape Leveler would be nice, but they're probably going to call out Leveler here, huh? Here goes. Is it Leveler? O'Hare. That's a pretty good call out. I'm surprised they chose that as their option. Because you can't really understand why O'Hare is doing what it's doing until you see the dollhouse, right? Most of the cases. I mean, maybe is there a Thunderhulk in here? Yeah, that's a pretty good, it's a really good call out on their part. I'm just confused as to why they chose that as their option. They got it right. It's like doing math, right? They got the right answer, but did they really get the, you know, did they get the answer through the right means? There goes the Leveler, huh? We might have to give up on the idea of our graveyard being an asset to us because of Skitter. All right, it's gonna be Sanctuary Warden. Looking for some card draw here. Okay. Don't mind attacking here. It's gonna bite me in the butt though, isn't it? I don't know. Losing another Cityscape Leveler does hurt, but what can you do? I just have to beat them down in the air, to be honest. Go right over the top. 3 cards in hand. Surprised they called Vampire here, and then we haven't really seen a lot of like Vampire stuff. Thought we'd see a lot more synergy than that. What was that? Exile up to 3 target cards from graveyard? It's colorless mana? Really? That's pretty cool. Okay, so it's white blue because of the colors they took from me. Got it. Interesting. We'll take you out. Take you out. Another one. All right, well that makes sense why they did it that way. All right, we're in a real tough spot here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but we're gonna try to push through here. Keep drawing cards. I think card advantage obviously gonna be king here. All right, please, please. This otherworldly gaze needs to be able to find me something big I can put into the graveyard, and then a dollhouse I can put right on top. That's the goal. I think I've gone through a couple of dollhouses though, haven't I? No, I haven't gone through any. But I am really out of kind of options here for things to reanimate that are going to be really good. Thunderhulk though. I guess I would want to get a Thunderhulk in the yard and a dollhouse. That's going to be the key. And Thunderhulk will be allowed, you know, allow us to draw a couple of cards too off the Wardens. That Skitter King really crushed us, huh? All right. Seed of the Empire would be really bad right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and risk it for the biscuit because I'm gonna call their bluff that this one card is not. Whew, okay, cleaned up the board a little bit here. Got 10 damage in the air. I like my chances. see how good this hits. I mean, that is something. Like I said, into the graveyard. But what are the chances I actually draw into the Dollhouse of Horrors if I let both of these go? You know what I mean? Maybe I should keep this, play it straight up, try to just kill the Skitter Beam, be done with it. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, be gone, Skitter. Be gone. All right, we're done with the graveyard hate now. We don't have any draw here, unfortunately, with the Warden, but hey, 10 in the air is 10 in the air, which puts them in a very bad position here. Especially because, let's say they want to play out the Virtue of Persistence next turn. I just blow it up with the Cityscape Leveler attack. So that is pretty much off the table as far as options go. Because if they play that, I mean, that's going to tap them out. So have fun with that. So it comes down to that one card in hand we don't see. If it's a sweeper of any sort of white, that would be bad. That's fine. We live with that all day. Ooh, that's a good hit right there. That'll do it. GG's. I'm gonna bounce both of these, the token and the bat. And we swing. And we destroy this just for good measure. GG's, baby! What a good way to end the game right there. I mean, we didn't get the Dollhouse down, but it just showcases how good the deck can be sometimes even without it. We don't always have to pop off. But anyways, so much fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck list, and we'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. But thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it very much. And you know, huge shout out as always to the Marty Mob. If you guys don't know, that is the membership program on the channel. So huge thank you and appreciation to the Marty Mob for helping support this channel monetarily every single month. Much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed today's silliness. Until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.